Blazing in the blue of ruined ribbons, I know that I've got a life worth living. I've been up an hour and I already got out of my tree. Pulled all of the bones outside their legs and tied them up with snake strings by your bed. And now I guess I'll rearrange your garden and sleep all day. Existence is futile, don't need your approval. I'll burn like a good child, but you know I'm still wild, still wild. Every time I leave my day body, I turn into best of feeling godly, spending all my lives like cigarettes, like I'm 17. Idle as a spider full of flies, clawing at the oceans in your eyes. I don't need some fabricated grind to feel alright. Nothing's broken. You left the cage open.
Hello, beautiful beings.
Boy lying, but you
How's it going?
know I'm still
I'm kind of feeling this today, not gonna lie. Hashtag hot girl summer. I did not sleep well. And, yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. I say I didn't sleep well as if I ever sleep well, but you know, there's worse days and there's better days. And yeah, I don't know why Twitch keeps moving things around when they don't need to. Like, I do think that this is helpful, but they could have, like, warned us a little bit. I don't know. They keep just shoving random things around, and I don't know why. But anyway, how we all doing today? I was already talking with Adam. We were talking in 2 chat windows at once because that's how close we are, and you guys should be jealous. Um, yeah, exactly. They should just warn us. Like, it's not like it takes a lot of effort to just say, "Hey, BT Dubs, we moved this." Um, let's see. Let's see. Big big announcements for August. One, it's my birthday month, so you all have to be extra niceys to me. That's the law. Two, the sticker tier on Patreon is live. I already have 3 people signed up. I'm very excited. Um, you're getting 2 stickers for the first month. So if you have not already signed up, you should, because I want to send you stickers. It's $5 a month, and you get the exclusive stickers mailed out to you at the end of the month. This month it's 2 because I couldn't decide which of these designs I liked better. They're a little bit different too because I changed the coloring a little between them. But 2 stickers for $5 is a pretty good deal, especially since they're getting shipped directly to your house and you don't have to pay shipping at all. And I don't know if I'm gonna list these ones. So the only way to be guaranteed to get these designs, these stickers, is to sign up for the $5 sticker club tier. Yeah. What else? There was something else that I needed to say. Oh, we have our color of the month this month. And the winner is Yellow Ochre. For the first time, I had to break a tie. The tie was between Yellow Ochre and Buff Titanium, both of which were the ones that I kind of wanted to win. So thanks everybody for understanding my mind when I posted those, because there's a couple things that I want to do that I think Yellow Ochre will be perfect for. Buff Titanium would have worked too, because we're gonna use those a little bit in conjunction. One is redesigning my previous best-selling sticker design from back when I actually used Redbubble, which is an Australopithecine skull and hip bones, and it says no homo on it because it would not be of the Homo genus, your Australopithecus. And I think that's funny because I don't know if it's come up before, but I actually have a college degree in anthropology. And I think that's funny. I also think it's funny because I'm sure some people didn't get the joke and bought the sticker because it said no homo, but they were giving their money to a homo. So I also think that's very funny. But I'm thinking we can redesign that because the original art for that is from like 2011. That's a long time ago. Yeah, I have a degree in cultural anthropology with minors in history and art. I was planning to go into museum studies, but then, well, one, the programs that I was interested in are very, very exclusive, and 2, my brain kind of imploded. So that didn't happen, but I think that's fine. I like where I'm at life-wise for the most part, so all good. Although I could, if I had gotten into my ideal college back then, I would actually be living where one of my partners lives now, which would be nice, but maybe we would not have run into each other if not for the big brain bads. Because it's one of those things where I very much turned to online spaces, and I don't know that I would have ended up in the same places if I had stayed in grad school. But you know what? I can't change the past, so it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, we're actually going to be using a fair amount of Yellow Ochre because it's like the perfect popsicle and waffle cone base color. So that's going to be a thing that's happening. I also had some other sticker ideas. Do I want to say this? Who's in chat right now? I might spoil something if certain people are in chat. I think we're okay. But I mentioned briefly that I was planning to make stickers based on my partners. And I'm going to make one based on me too, so that it's the whole trio. And Yellow Ochre is actually a perfect base for all 3 of those. And that's just, I didn't plan it that way. That's just how it worked out. And we're gonna truck on that. That one will probably be a Patreon exclusive. Um, like I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'll probably do it off stream, so my patrons will see that because I want it to be a secret. I want it to be a surprise. Because I was thinking I have this heart laminate, which I'm seeing why Lib says they don't like it very much, because the majority of the sheets that I have of it do have like a break line in the middle of the pattern, which is kind of annoying. But I do think it'll work well with these sticker designs. So, and as long as I know where the line breaks are, I can kind of work around it a little bit. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the heart laminate, and then I was like, you know what would be cute? If I use the heart laminate to do things for my partners, because I was planning to make sticker designs anyway, so. And you know me, I'm excessive. That's like my #1 personality trait. Hi Bean, good to see you. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, I think. But first we will work on these ice creams. We did do some ice creams last time, if you will recall. Or if you weren't here, I can show you. So we have Sonic, which I made specifically because I thought Lib would like it. It's one of those things where like you're considering an idea, because I was considering the funny character ice creams, and then I saw Sonic and I was like, if I make this, Lib's gonna scream about it, and I think that I should do that. And then we also have Bubbles, who this is Hot Girl Summer. That's her name now. She's not Bubbles, she's Hot Girl Summer. And then because I don't have any chill at all, we have another page. I was just planning to make a few ice creams because I made the little sticker confetti of the creamsicles from the quilt block. Look at how cute that is. And I thought they were freaking adorable, and I was like, I want more ice cream. So I made one sheet, and then I decided I wasn't done yet, and then I made another sheet, and then I saw more ice creams, and I made another sheet. I've never been known for my chill. This is a fact. But I do think that they will be really cute. And I was thinking about making a sticker sheet with like an ice cream truck as the background, and then you can have the little ice cream stickers that you pull off of the like ice cream truck menu. I thought that would be really cute. There you go, Adam. I like that. Oh, I did manage to print one sticker sheet before I lost my entire shit yesterday. The software and the cutter have been being really annoying. But I did make little tiny traffic cones. I just think they're fun. Because I wanna make sticker confetti. I do have a big jar to put these in so that I stop using our kitchen bowls, but you know, I haven't decided if I want to split them up or not. I did also get a container where there's like slots, so I could split them up. But yeah, I'm obsessed with ice cream now, I guess. Because I started these, and then Aiden mentioned last time about SpongeBob, the character ice cream, and I think that would be so fun. So I might end up doing that too. Yellow ochre wouldn't be the right color for that, but I could also just make it because I want to. You know? I'm allowed to do what I want sometimes. Hi, Shawnee. Good to see you. And yes, the ice cream truck is here. Pick your fighter, I guess. I don't know. What's everybody's favorite like standard ice cream that you could get at an ice cream truck? I'm assuming ice cream trucks are a pretty American thing. I don't really know though. It seems American to have a car full of ice cream that comes and visits you randomly without any warning. That seems like an American thing. Just as a guess. Okay. Do I want to start with Goopy or do I want to start with the other stuff? That's the real question here. And the answer is, I don't know. Yeah. I like from this page, the strawberry shortcake ones are ones that I get a lot. I like those. I also do enjoy a fudge sickle. quite a bit. And I need to be kept away from ice cream sandwiches. We buy them and keep them in our freezer sometimes, and I need to hide them from myself in the freezer. Otherwise, I'll sit there and like black out and eat an entire box. I don't know why they're so good, but they are so good. They're so good. I'm chugging along, Shawnee. I really did not get enough sleep. I woke up at like 3 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep for a really long time. And then eventually I did get back to sleep and got like a half hour of sleep before my alarm went off. So I have a grand total of 30 minutes of deep sleep from tonight, and I'm feeling it. But we have our Lord and Savior Red Bull inside of my body, and so I'll be okay for a little bit. Yeah, I just haven't been sleeping great in general. That's my brain is kind of a evil terror dome, and I get to deal with that on a regular basis. So, well, this is not what anybody else should consider normal. It is my normal. So, I know exactly what the issues are, and I cannot fix any of them. So, we're stuck. I think that I should probably clean this a little bit because I don't really have any mixing space. And we can fix that right now. Look at that beautiful, ugly ass green. Gorgeous. Nature is so beautiful. But how are you doing, Shani? I feel like we haven't talked to each other much this week because all of our streamers have been busy. And I include myself in that statement. I am also one of our streamers. And I have also been busy, to be fair. But we've had a lot of cancellations this week. Which is not a judgment statement, I want to be clear. Just Shawnee and I usually run into each other in the same 3 spaces, and those spaces were not around this week. I really should start keeping a roll of paper towels over here. That would be like smart.
Hey there, little mama. Let me whisper in your ear.
Wow, hi girl. How's it going? Why do I have so many like tiny little blips of Prussian blue here? This is annoying. Let's fix it. Good, good. Because I also have Prussian blue in here because I replaced ultramarine. So like, I don't even need that there, but I feel like it's wasting materials if I just get rid of it. Still working? That's... I don't even want to be working now. Like... I could not possess... I was gonna say I could not possess that work ethic as if I'm not literally working like 12 hours days, 7 days a week. Never mind. I won't say that because it's not true. But I definitely do not want to still be working when I'm 95. I hope that they're working willingly. Yeah. Because some people really just want to keep working, and that's also valid. I don't get it, but you do you. 3 hours a day isn't that bad, I guess, but also maybe rest a little. I don't know. I think my dad's going to be one of those people. I don't know what he's going to do when he stops working. I always forget how much water these brushes hold, which is why I used it for this task, but... Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, Social Security has been pretty heartily gutted, so... Okay. I think we'll start with Hot Girl Summer. and then work our way out, probably. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that would make you sore. Good work though, Shawnee. That's a lot of hard work. Okay. I'm gonna want to mix a color for her face. The rest of this is pretty boilerplate, really. I can show you guys the reference here, so you can see what colors we're working with. It is bubbles. So we're doing some Ice Queens. And I chose the Bubbles character and then made her eyes more fucked up because, obviously. And we're calling her Hot Girl Summer. Because I don't know how anybody else is feeling about their summer, but like, yep. It is a significantly lighter blue than what we did for Sonic, which I think is really just going to end up being mostly phthalo blue. Yeah, it actually it's been a little warm here, but not as warm as the rest of the US for Shoresies. I think adding a little bit of cobalt teal to this is going to take that where I want it. So let's, because her eyes and her shirt are the same color. Yeah, I think that's about right. It hasn't been as hot here as every place else, but we did have a brief heat wave for us. Again, it's cooler here than most places. We've been having a lot of rain. Hey Stars, good to see you. How you feeling? You should. It's actually really nice here during the summer. We do have a lot of, we call them snowbirds, so people who come up during the summer and then leave for the winter. That is a common retiree situation. Or anybody else who can afford it, really. A lot of people, like, come up here for summer and then go to, like, Arizona or something for winter. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I always tell people that if you want to feel better about your grocery prices, to look up sales for cars, CARRS, which is our local like Safeway option up here. Look at the sales for that, and then look at the sales for your local grocery store, and then feel better about your life, because it's bad. And I'm in Anchorage, just to be clear, which is like the biggest city in Alaska. So it's not as bad for me as it is for like people in the bush, so the villages and stuff really high up north. But everything has to get shipped in because we don't have like farmland or anything. So it's rough. Yeah, yeah. Too cold, expensive. Everything's expensive here. If you really like good fresh vegetables, you won't survive well here. You need to understand that no vegetable that you get is going to crunch properly. We do have great salmon and halibut. Good fishing. You also get paid once a year if you live here for the whole year. That's a real thing. People seem to think it's fake, but the PFD, the permanent fund dividend, you get, it's basically like stock options for the entirety of Alaska, where we have like an account basically that's following oil prices, and then we get paid out a certain amount, usually in September or October, if you can prove that you've been a resident here and that you're planning to stay. Like you have to sign a little thing that says you're going to stay. I mean, honestly, a lot of people would just stay here because they like it here. Like, I don't dislike it here. I do have problems with seasonal affective disorder up here, which I also have regular depression, so like, whatever. Yeah. The pickles are usually fine. I guess I should say that publicly. I think I only told Shawnee and my partners, but I did add the pickle watercolor as an emote just because we thought it would be funny. So if you are subscribed, you now have a pickle emote. You're welcome. Use it to sow chaos. I need to let the blue dry before I try to do the black for sure, but I can probably manage the yellow. Yeah, we got pickles. If you need pickles, we got them. It's the same. I'll just throw things. That's fine. It's the same pickle as this guy. Oh yes, true, Shawnee. Thank you. Shawnee knows Twitch better than I do. I think I want to do this yellow. Which would be the perfect SpongeBob yellow too, actually. Yep, in case you ever need to share a pickle with somebody. A treat? I will have a little treat, thank you. Right after I get the space color down. Yeah, This is a relatively new watercolor sketchbook that I only just started using, but I'm not a huge fan of this paper, gotta say. Man, last night, in my continuing struggles to sleep, I went to bed pretty early because I need to wake up early for stream, so I actually set an alarm and stuff. And the second I laid down to sleep, ravens and magpies started fighting in the driveway across the street. And they were shrieking and making loud noises, and I couldn't get to sleep. It was really helpful to me. But I took a short video of it and sent it to somebody because I was on the phone with my girlfriend and I was like, okay, I gotta go to bed now because I'm falling asleep. And the second I hung up, they started fighting. And I was like, really? Really? So I went and took a video just to complain. Because, come on, man. I'm trying to sleep. I gotta do the sleeps, please, please. Okay, I'm gonna have some salmiakki because it was within grabbing distance as a little treat. There we go. Thanks, Kuro. They weren't full on fighting, but the magpies are kind of assholes. I feel like this is generally accepted. Magpies are assholes. And so there were two magpies clearly trying to sass to ravens, and ravens are way bigger than magpies. And so one of the ravens was eating something, I don't know what. And the other raven was hopping around and yelling at the magpies anytime they got too close to the first raven. So it was a couple, and one was you need to let her eat. You need to let her eat. Leave her alone, kind of a thing. It's okay. Let's see. I need to let that dry a little bit. This I'm doing one of the chocolate covered vanilla ice creams. Getting a cookie color is going to be interesting because it always has more orange than I think that it should. I think I may look up a reference because I don't think I have one of those saved. Let's see. Actually, I think starting with a little bit of orange and yellow ochre is probably the right answer. A cookie witch. Also, this is not an ice cream that I'm familiar with, but I saw a photo of a Japanese ice cream that looks like a watermelon slice, and I was just bewitched by it. It's so beautiful to me. Have I ever seen one of those in person? No. Do I want to? Yes, it was so beautiful. Should I have used this big of a brush for this? Probably not, but you know what? We ball. And I think this is a light enough color. I can just do this and then do brown over top for the Choco Chips. All right, good luck with the errands and good to see you, Bean. Thanks for popping in. I will say having the ravens shrieking was a good break from how noisy those neighbors are usually. Because they have a few cars that are like really loud. If you hear me complaining about the motorcycle, that's them. And they also have some kids who really like screaming, which is so valid. Kids should be allowed to scream, just to be clear. I'm not upset about the children. They just are loud. And that house just has really good sixth sense about when I'm trying to sleep, because it does not matter when I lay down to bed, because I don't go to bed at a super consistent time every night. But it does not matter when. They will start making noise. It's kind of wild, the accuracy that they have. I always think it's funny when the mic catches me hitting the brush on the glass and thinks it's me talking. Are you mostly dry? Cool. I think I want to use warm gray for the blacks in this one. Oh, I forgot to bring out the sticker that I made yesterday. That's all right. It can continue to be a secret. I like that, Shawnee. I think I may be headed for another migraine today too, which is great. Love that for me. It's almost like I'm working a lot and stressed out or something. Wild concept. Yep. We've also been having a fair amount of pressure shifts, which will do that too. But I would love for that to ease up before classes start again, because modeling with a migraine sucks. Because there are bright lights. And I have that photosensitivity style migraine, so 100% agree, Shawnee. Hi, Aiden. How you doing? Oh, Aiden, actually, I need to message you, and it's on my to-do list for today because I added it while I was falling asleep last night. But I have the listing for that art piece done. You should just tell me when you're ready for it, and then I will release it so that you can see it. Okay. Good. Glad to hear it. They are good games. Gen 7 is my favorite. I'm biased. But they are good. People just, I don't know, get their knickers in a twist about stuff. I will say the story in Vanilla Sun Moon is like way better than Ultra though. Yeah, they're good games. They're good games, Bront. But I don't know. It's like every single generation with Pokemon fans. Like when it comes out, people are like, oh, it sucks. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And then they forget that it sucked. They thought it sucked, and then they decide that they love it like 2 generations later. Every time. Every time. Oh, good luck. It's probably harder now that the online is down, huh? Although you have access to other games too, so maybe not as bad. Yeah, totally fair, Shani. I will say that legitimately after Scarlet Violet, I'm not buying any more Pokemon games just because that one was so shoddily put together and the light issues gave me migraines, so yeah, that's totally fair, Aiden. That's totally fair. Because it was like right after. I need a smaller brush for that. Good, good. I have both of both. I will say that I think that I think I already said this, but the story in Vanilla is way better than in Ultra, but the like mechanics and stuff are way better in Ultra. But they really took like the teeth out of the story in Ultra. They were just like, oh, she's not allowed to have any actual motivation. Sorry. A stretchy. Hi, Graham. I was talking about you a second ago. Were your ears burning?
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking compliment?
Okay. Nice thing about myself. I came up with some really good ideas that I'm really excited about. How about that? I also... Oh god, good luck. Yeah, just good luck. You can complain to me about it later if you want to. So I had some ideas that I'm really excited about. I've also, like, been working really hard, and that's good about me. And I've been doing better at stopping before I hit ultimate meltdown angry when I'm working with the cutting machine. Those are all good things. You get multiple today. And now I'm making the tiniest little chocolate chips. They're so cute. Do I really need to shade these like this with this much effort? No. Am I going to anyway? Absolutely. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Oh, I also need to remail out that package to Calibros. That's the other thing I should get done in the next couple days. Okay, hydrate is what I'm doing, and then I'm doing a stretchy. I already said something nice about myself. Multiple things, even. Stretchy. I just did sippy, which I think you can hear. I think the mic picks it up. Okay. I think I probably want to shade the cookie underneath. Maybe I do need a pickle. Maybe I always need a pickle. I think we all need a pickle, maybe. I did have some dill pickle Rice Crisps yesterday. Does that count? They're pretty good. They aren't as so there's a specific chip brand that's specific to the Pacific Northwest. It's called Tim's, which I know it's like such a good name, right? But Tim's for a while, I don't know if they still do, made these dill pickle chips, and they just really they weren't pickle chips. They were just dill chips. They were absolutely covered in dill, and I was obsessed. I still dream about them sometimes. That level of obsessed. I love dill. Um, I'm actually quoted on at least one stream as saying I'm a slut for dill, um, which is just absolutely accurate. Um, but I haven't been able to find them in like ages. So my brother got the Rice Crisps, but they're more vinegary, so it's kind of like if you took a salt and vinegar chip and then put dill on it, which is also pretty good, but not necessarily what I was after, you know? Like they're good, but I want my other chips back. Yeah. I just really like dill. I don't know. Always have. Probably always will. I think I'm gonna want to shade that with a little bit of umber once that dries. But I can also deepen this one up a little bit. There we go. That looks pretty good. These ones, I put some of these so close together. It's gonna be such a pain in the butt to prep them for stickers. Like, I can do it, but after I drew this out, I was like, oh, I made that really difficult for my future self. Oops. Whoops. Okay. Let's make this hair more yellow. Oh, did it change again, Shawnee? I was just whining to Adam at the start that they moved where the ad break in progress bar is. It's at the top of the stream chat now instead of at the bottom, and it's a different color now. It's green instead of purple. And it jump scared me when I ran ads at the start. But generally, if they change one thing, they've been changing many things. So I'm guessing that those things are related. Yeah. Although, to be fair, I don't know that I have ever really liked the Twitch app. It's never been like a fun time, you know? Like it's vaguely functional. It's gotten better over time, but they really do know how to make their interface worse. Like, it's better than it used to be, but it's still, like, a pain in the butt all the time. I need to stop scratching my leg. Some sort of creature, like, I'm guessing a spider, bit me on my leg 3 times, and it's still so itchy. And I keep catching myself scratching it when I'm not thinking. But it also gets worse if I wear pants. So I'm wearing shorts, which means that I have ease of itch access, which makes it worse. It's a catch-22. Okay. Are you dry? Yes, let's mix this weird flesh tone. Yeah, can't win for losing. We are actually using enough ochre in this that I might just call this the first color and focus project for this month, honestly. How's that? I think that's pretty good, actually. Yeah. But I really don't know what bit me. I think it happened while I was sleeping. A spider or something must have gotten into my sheets. I guess it did happen right after I changed my sheets. So maybe that lends credence to my hypothesis. Hey, Felds, how you doing? Good to see ya. I feel like I've missed like everybody this week because like so many of my usual Twitch haunts have been taking the week off. I feel like I haven't seen anybody. Which meant that I did get a lot of work done this week, but also meant that I had to fight with my Silhouette cutter a bunch. And I do mean fight. If I ever meet the person who made that software, they had better start running because they're already on the shit list. It's such a bad piece of software. But slowly, I'm making more sticker designs to add to the shop. I'm probably going to do one big update instead of like mini updates like I usually do. Just because I'm also going to be discontinuing some of my older sticker designs and ones that don't sell very well. So there are some that I think I should discontinue, but I still have so many of them that I don't know what I would do with them. But I do have the ones that I definitely am discontinuing picked out, and I just need to make a Patreon post for it and set up the coupon that my patrons are going to get. That's another thing that's going to be happening this month. There's so many things happening, and you will definitely see more than other people if you join my Patreon. The sticker tier is now live. So I have a sticker club now on my Patreon. You get 2 stickers for the first month because I'm kind like that. And I'm not sure if these are going to be listed or not. So the only way to guaranteed get any of the stickers in the sticker club is to join it. $5 a month, 5 USD. And this month you get 2 stickers delivered directly to your home. Because I couldn't decide which of these designs I liked best. So, yeah, Adam knows. I also have the little Patreon sticker club logo that will be on the packaging for these. If the stickers don't get listed, any extras that I have are going to end up just in my mystery sticker bag option. So the only guaranteed way is definitely to join the sticker club. And if I announce the stickers at the beginning of the month and then mail them out at the end of the month. So like you have time to decide if you really want these. And you can always, if you see a sticker that you like, you can join for the 1 month and then dip. That's totally valid. So definitely things moving and shaking because I definitely make most of my money off of stickers at this point. Do I have those out here? Because I also have a specific sticker that you will get as a little freebie if you order this month. And I thought I had some out here, but maybe there it is. I was like, where are they? And I remember this because Adam actually has the original piece of this. But the little sleeping cow it's called Sky Snoozin'. This is our freebie sticker for the month. So if you want this sticker, make an order from my shop. And then you get a little sleepy cow as a bonus. And we do have a pickle sticker too available in the shop. Yeah, I figured you liked it since you bought it, Adam. But I'm glad somebody else liked it as much as I did because I thought it was really cute. But yeah, so these are hollow. There's 2 different styles. There's just like plain hollow, and then there's like a prismatic shard kind of hollow. So you'll get a little baby sticker. I might also make this a big sticker. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds so cute. That would be perfect for nursery, actually. I love that idea. Precious. Okay, I want to deepen up the lines on the cookie just a little bit here. Oh, I should also deepen up the mouse over there. What, Grim? Why are you yelling? Is it because you saw my Tumblr post where I said that you were going to yell at me when you saw it? Or something else? Oh, wait. Did the package arrive? That one? There are so many options. You can't just say you know why. I give you so many reasons to yell at me. Yeah, I am. It's Grim, though. Grim has literally seen me at my worst, so. So have the rest of you, for that matter. Some of you have stuck through some, like, really hard shit. I love how much use you're getting out of that pickle, Shani. Honestly, it was worth me adding the pickle just to get the picture from you with the pickle and the sunglasses. That just fucking sent me. Yeah, I know you would, Grim. I don't know. I don't know. Probably just because I'm tired. I've been thinking about it a little bit too much, I think. But you never did specify which reason you were yelling at me for. Okay, I think the cookie there looks like the top of the cookie looks A+. I'm gonna need to shade the ice cream is the next. I love that shoddy. Cool as a cucumber. You can make fridge pickles. That's a real thing. I do wish that it's too late. I finished it. I did slow down, just to be clear, once I realized how much I had been guzzling it. But it just tastes so good. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, homemade pickles slap because you can do like whatever spice mix you want, so it's really fun. There was one person up here for a while who made their own pickles and used like a warm spice mix that was really good. Yeah, totally fair, Shawnee. I mean, I went through a whole hyper focus phase where I made like 6 million homemade marshmallows. Like a lot of them, and all different flavors. I figured out how to make like a bunch of flavors, and it was just constant. Yeah, just regular Red Bull. Nice. Blaze it. I saw that it was out for delivery, but I wasn't sure when your mail people are. All right. I thought I was going to sneeze and I muted in time and then I didn't sneeze. So we'll see when that sneaks back up on me. Yeah, it's Grim's birthday is coming up in case anybody didn't know. I may go back over this with some actual black because this paper doesn't really like holding on to the pigment, so layering is kind of an issue. I was telling somebody in another Discord the other day that Leos kind of congregate like a pride. Because for a while I had, like, my two best friends were both Leos and were within like a week of each other, and then my birthday was a week after. I'm also a Leo, in case anybody was wondering. But like, I always forget how many August birthdays I actually have until I start filling out my calendar for August. It's wild. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Shawnee. Yes. That's a cute comic. So I do want this to be fairly dark, and we'll see if the paper will cooperate with me. Oh, I do have something arriving tomorrow for me. That means that I can ship something else out. Because I realized that I didn't have mailers that were big enough for some of my bigger pieces of art, and somebody wanted one, so I gave it to them, and I need to mail it. You probably can, Shawnee, or hopefully, if the powers that be will allow you. Because you really can't find what you want on Tumblr. You have to, like, pray to the gods and Mr. Carp and hope that it shows up. I was trying to find my own post yesterday because I wanted to reblog that stupid Lycan post because I was feeling it again. And I had to, like, Google search my own blog. And then I couldn't even find it. So because I cross-posted that one. So I looked on Blue Sky to see when I had posted it and then went back in my archive to find it. It's so stupid. Okay. How do I want to do things? I don't, is the answer. I want to go back to bed, but 'tis not in the cards for me today. Because I got things to do. I did get a little bit more of Coffee Talk played while I was not sleeping this morning. Shawnee is just magic, I think. Yeah, the search system is not good. This will look better once I fill in those chocolate chips. Until then, it's just gonna look a little silly. Which is fair. I don't even know if Grim likes pickles. Do you like pickles, Grim? Okay. I do think that I want to do shading along the side to make it look a little bit more 3D like we did on the Sonic on this side, I think. That was the thing that I changed on the Sonic last time. I don't know if anybody heard me say that when I was ending stream on Tuesday, but I was like, I just saw something on the Sonic that I want to change and I'm going to do that off screen. I did that. It was just adding a line to denote like the edge of the popsicle stick to make it look a little bit more 3D. I will show you once the paint here dries so that I'm not squishing the wet paint onto the other side that we have not finished yet. I will show you if I remember, but you know my brain, there's no guarantees. But I do also need to message this person before I forget. remembered. Okay, what am I doing? Do you guys remember? I don't. Do I ever remember anything? The answer is no. I'll just hit the mic. How about that? Did that help? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to smack you. I can tell that Fugi is being weird again. There we go. Maybe you guys didn't even hear me hit the mic. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. I say as if I ever knew what was happening. That can sit there for a second. I do need to let that dry a little bit. I want to do the edges on that, but that's not yet. I did like when we did the chocolate on the other one, a little bit of orange in it. So let's do some orange underneath here real quick. This orange, I think. I feel like I knew that about you, Adam, that you were, you know, into a smack every once in a while. Because I think doing kind of like an orangey brown underneath really makes the chocolate look a lot richer, which is what we're going for. I don't know why I'm holding this up like this, but I am. That's just happening now. I guess I could also add in the ochre for the popsicle sticks while we're doing that. Figuring out the waffle cone is going to be the most difficult for me. Like, I know how to do the waffle cone because I've done waffle cones before, but they're always kind of a pain in the butt to understand the light and shadow, especially when I've drawn the lines in there already. It's gonna look a little bit funky. We can do it, like, it's not a problem, but it is something that's gonna take me thinking, and we all know that's not my strong suit. Sorry, I'm plotting with somebody on the sidelines. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Shawnee. You know what I'm realizing is that I saw this one popsicle that I thought was the most beautiful and adorable thing I'd ever seen, and I definitely did not save the photo of it. So we're just making that one up. We're going off my memory of a beautiful popsicle, which is fine. But perhaps I should have saved that image. I sometimes, especially like with this, where I was like going to do one page and then I kind of went a little overboard and just kept going. I have a problem where I like have one idea and then jump to a next idea and keep sketching stuff, but I don't save the image or images that I was looking at when I originally sketched something. I need to get better about that because it makes my life more difficult. So this was, it's like a slice of watermelon. And I mean, that's it. Like, it was just a popsicle that was shaped like watermelon. And I'd never seen that before. And it had a Japanese wrapper, and it was so cute that I needed to do it. Also, it fit perfectly into this area, which helped it end up on the page. But it's just so cute. Also, this color is making me want a butterscotch dilly bar. That's not what this is going to end up being. I'm going to darken that and it's going to be chocolate. But, man, butterscotch dilly bar, my beloved. I haven't had one of those in ages. Maybe I can convince my brother to get me a box of butterscotch dilly bars for my birthday. I probably don't even need to do it for my birthday. I could probably just ask and he would because he's kind. But, love a dilly bar. I mean, it's the wrong shape to be a dilly bar, but still. I'm gonna pick up and set down the same paintbrush 3 times. And then we're gonna move on with our lives. This is still wet. You're taking forever. Which is fine. You're allowed, but also hurry up. I guess I will slap down some color on the watermelon. So that's gonna be easy peasy. Oh my god, Stars, I love you so much. Guess what Stars just sent me? This. It's this. Look at her, she's beautiful. I changed her a little bit, but she's so beautiful to me. I love her so much. I know why this isn't tilting, and that's because I have that locked. But look. Look. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. I have such good friends. She is. She's our shining star. And wait a second. Wait a second. I've seen something. Sorry, I have a paintbrush in my mouth. That probably isn't very pleasant to listen to. Doop 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 doop. Okay. There. I only just noticed. Also, Stars is also a streamer, and you should follow Stars if you don't already. I just noticed, so it probably just rolled over. Okay. Doing things, doing stuff. I think I want to lay down pink underneath this and then work up to red because I feel like that's going to be nicer than just going straight to red. Although the way this paper does not hold on to pigment might make that difficult for us, but we're going to try it, you know. I mean, the worst that happens is it looks a little bit more muted, which is fine. We can live with that. I do think that this, like the watercolor texture on this paper is really good for this kind of ice cream. That's like a shape. I wanna do this. Sorry, I'm not like making full sentences and you have no idea what's happening, but it's okay. I promise I know what I'm doing. At least a little bit. A little bit. I was just mixing a brighter green because the sap green that I have is pretty muted, which generally is nice, but this is a nice bright green. little bit more yellow for this part. Alright, and then we can deepen those up to where I want them to be, and it'll be fine. But just getting like a base color down is good. Are you dry? No. And I can also knock 35 things over while I'm turning this around like a turntable. What else do I want to do right now? I probably want to do an underpainting of brown before we put like a darker color on top, because like the cookies on the ice cream sandwiches are like dark colored. They're kind of like Oreo color. Yeah, Stars is great. You should absolutely follow Stars. So I think doing brown and then doing like maybe burnt umber and Payne's gray on top is gonna get us to where we want to be. And we can discover together. This sandwich bar is a Neapolitan one, and then there's a plain one on the next page. We may just finish this one page and then do the next page next time. I don't know. I do have some more prep that I need to do before we can get to our next project. And I'm doing a bunch of other background stuff with designs and stuff, so having a little bit of extra time where I don't need to think about what I'm doing quite so hard would be nice. So maybe I didn't actually go overboard with drawing all of these ice creams. Maybe it was actually a future kindness to myself. We're gonna phrase it like that and just go for it. Do I want to do the warmer color underneath the chocolate there or no? Is the next question. I think no. I do want the ice cream to be vanilla. I want there to be caramel in the middle, which will be kind of like an ochre orangey color. I think will be about right. Yeah. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. I killed it right off the bat. It's almost like caramel is one of my favorite things. Figuring out how I want to do the nuts on the outside of this is gonna be a task. Knowing me, I'm gonna go a little bit overzealous with it and shade in between all of the little pieces, and then also add some brown onto some of the little pieces so that it looks like the skin of the nut. So we might as well just settle in for that one, because I know myself, that's what's gonna happen. But first we can add some chocolate on here, because this bit is chocolate. I was never a big drumstick fan, but my brother really likes them. Do I want to just go for this? I probably want a smaller paintbrush than this for that. Okay. Let's go, gamers. We're gonna paint in between all of these tiny little things and see how it goes. I think it will be fine. It will just take a while. And I'll be really close to the paper while I'm doing it. You know how it is, I'm sure. Aw, thanks, Shawnee. I think that we also need to talk about Shawnee P. Op. Because they are just an absolute sweetheart and a delight to have in any stream that they decide to show up in. Done got. Shawnee is just like legitimately such a sweetheart and one of the nicest people I've ever met on Twitch, which is saying something because I've met some really delightful people on Twitch. But I do also think that Shawnee should give themselves the same kindness they give to other people. Call out, call out, call out. That was brave of you to speak up, Aiden, because, you know, you're going to get got, too. Because Aiden is also a delightful person and another one of the nicest people I've ever met on Twitch. And I am so incredibly grateful for Aiden's constant support as both a friend and a supporter of my art. You had to know that was gonna... You had to know. Like, come on. I also think that we should give a shout out to Adam for just... one, being the most incredible mod I've ever seen aside from me, and that is the highest praise that I can give. But also just being so ready to throw hands for Lib, because Lib needs people who is ready to throw hands for them so desperately. Yes, exactly, Shawnee. See, we're on the same page here. And I'm not gonna lie, Adam, your boss saying you seem like the kind of person who reads the manuals to your appliances has stuck in my head. And I think about that all the time now. I want to be the kind of person that people think that I read the appliance manual. You know? I'm the person who reads the entire instructions for putting together a piece of furniture before I start putting it together. You know? it's such a simple read, but it's like so accurate. Just like if you ever decide that you want to pursue like an autism diagnosis, just bring that up in the appointment. Just be like, well, one time my boss said I seem like the kind of person who reads appliance manuals. Thank you, Aiden. We're gonna be here for 6,000 years, just so you guys know. Well, I very tenderly paint around every single nut on this ice cream cone. Adam is an absolute sweetheart for sure, Z's. Yeah, exactly. I love that that's the community vibe that I get. It's just like everybody being like, well, I love and appreciate you. We are the Spider-Man meme, except it's all like hearts. Everybody get loved. It's the law. That's the Thunder Katie Bean law. And this is why I should be in charge of the Supreme Court. Never mind the fact that I know nothing about law. Not important. Man, there's detail-oriented and then there's whatever the fuck this is. Thank you, Aiden, for the gift sub to Shawnee. Much appreciated. I don't think I'd make a very good president, if I'm being honest. I am, however, going to record me being ridiculous and painting all of these tiny little bits because it's funny to me. And thank you, Aiden, for gifting a sub to Adam, too. You're so nice. You're so nice, and you give me too much money, but I appreciate it. And I will try to remember to post that listing after I finish streaming and then send it to you. I do have it on my to-do list, so I'll probably remember once I see my to-do list, but that does not necessarily equate to me actually doing the task. You know how it is. You do. You have unlimited pickle power, Shawnee. Everybody watch out for Shawnee's pickle. It's too powerful. Yeah, it's just a chat full of pickles, which is the dream, honestly. I always get scared when Aiden says, hold on. What, Aiden? What? 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 Giant pickle. I do wish those showed up as giant in the like stream overlay too for chat. Like I get why it doesn't, but also I wish that it would because it would be funny. That actually looks pretty good. I had to compress it a fair amount to get it to be the right size, but the detail actually held out pretty well, all things considered. Because I had to downgrade the DPI a lot. Thank you. It's a fight between my pickle and my goopy wiener for which one is better. I think it's really up to personal preference and what level of goop you like. Do you like goop or do you like moist? Those are your two options.
I love your goopy wiener.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to live, Shawnee. Oh, I set the amount for those, not Twitch. I can lower them if I want to, but I put them kind of high because I didn't want people to like go crazy with it, you know? And I don't like that I don't have the option to turn them off. Because one of the options is to do like emote confetti, and that's why that one is like $1 million, because I don't want to have a bunch of huge moving things on my Twitch screen because it can be a migraine trigger for people, including some people who I know lurk in my stream occasionally. And so the fact that I can't turn that off really makes me upset because it's an accessibility issue. And just in general, I don't like being forced to do things. It makes me contrary. Because I am a real Leo. I'm just a cat, honestly. Or at least accessible the most. I've been pretty bad about doing image descriptions lately. I've been trying to be better about it, but especially with like when I'm posting on 35 different platforms, because that's what's required of me now, I get a little overwhelmed. I've been doing a little bit better like this week, but I really need to up my game in that regard. But I am careful about like too much moving stuff on my screen. Water. Okay. That looks pretty good, but I think I need a little bit more shading up here. It is a little bit uneven, but I think that that's fine. It's like it's gonna be because I'm painting around 1,000 tiny little pieces. Okay. I can stop recording, and then I can dink an oiter. Thank you, Shawnee. Okay. I was going to show you Sonic because of a reason. Oh, because I added the line, that's right. So I just added this line right here. That's it. That's all I did. And like you can't even really see it, but it made like a big difference to me personally. So. Yep, exactly. Which is what we'll do here now. I think we'll do the edge on this side. I don't know what I'm gonna call Sonic. Like, gotta melt fast. That's what I'm gonna call it. Never mind. Grim got it in one. That's great, because this one is obviously Hot Girl Summer. I don't know what I'm going to do for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle either, but Gotta Melt Fast is perfect. You are regularly brilliant, actually. One of many reasons why I love you. Because you are both funny and smart. Yeah, Grimm is very clever. Just wish that they would stop being mean to themselves, because there's gonna be a comment here. I'm sure of it. Teenage Melted Ninja Turtle. That's good too, Aiden. Yeah, see? I knew it was coming. It's almost like I know Grimm or something. Okay. So let's, because I think the colors on this one are pretty much where we need it. I do need to do shading on the bubblegum eyes a little bit, but I think if we do our side bit here, that'll be good now. You're dry enough that I can set my hand here, right? Probably. Let's hope. Yeah, probably. But I attack Grimm with affection on a regular basis, and they even signed up for that twice. So they do not escape. They can try to escape, but it's not going to work. It's lightsaber song, everybody. It's lightsaber. You're a lightsaber. I did do sippy, thank you. I think that probably needs to end up being even darker than that. I still need to do a little bit of blue there, but I need to let that dry, otherwise it's gonna melt together in a way that we don't want it to. Okay, this guy, let's do this. Yeah, poor Grimm has to do a capitalism. There, a little bit of dimension. It doesn't need to be too much, but just a little bit helps it out. I think I should do one right here too, actually. Let's do that. I will say that doing this in my watercolor sketchbook, because I was like, I'm only going to do one page, was like stupid. That was not a good call past Katie. Don't do that next time. Because like I did the I guess I could just show you the road work ahead, brain work ahead, whatever you want to call it. The sticker that I'm going to do for the August sticker or September sticker club, excuse me. I did in this journal because I did it off stream. And I was like, well, just holding this tiny book in my lap is a lot easier than doing like taping a piece of paper to like a acrylic board and stuff, which is what I usually do when I'm painting off stream. And then I thought I was going to do these off stream, and then I didn't. Because I went excessive and made 3 pages worth when I meant to make 1 page worth. So I think this notebook is good for off stream. I don't think it's great for on stream, just because it's kind of an awkward size to flip around. But everything's an awkward size, honestly. Including me. Let's see. Let's see. I do want to finish these. We'll see if that actually happens. But I am going to take a quick break because I should like stretch and go to the bathroom. Fat and sassy all the time. That does mean that I'm going to run some ads, and you should avoid the capitalism. I highly encourage you to look away. Take a break with me. You can go get a drink or a little snack, a little treat maybe. You probably deserve a treat. I would also suggest looking away from your screen for a little bit and looking at something that's farther away from your face because that's good for your eyeballs. I think looking out a window is a fun thing to do for a little bit because one, it's good for your eyes, and two, you might see a creature. And it's always a nice day when you see a creature. But I will take a break, run 3 minutes of ads, and then we can all meet back here and hang out some more, okay? All right, I'm back. Are you back? Maybe. From ads, probably. But if you took your own break, I hope you're taking the time that you need and not worrying about it. Okay. Shall we continue on our ice cream journey? I think this needs to be darker for sure. I do also need to do the blue here, so let's
You're
do
doing
some Prussian blue
amazing,
here.
sweetie.
Thank you. Ooh, I definitely just sprayed water on this. Just leave it, it's fine. Yeah, it is green. It sure is. I was just telling Adam at the start of stream because I ran ads and I was like, why is this here? Why did it move without any warning whatsoever? And also it changed colors? Twitch just loves making decisions that are absolutely unnecessary, I think, is the real answer. They should have it so that you can change the color yourself, I think. Don't you think? That seems like a basic accessibility function, which is probably why it's not there. Twitch doesn't really care about accessibility. Yeah, I think the darker blue is the call, and then I'll deepen up the flesh tone a little bit. Oh, the children are shrieking. Yeah, agreed. And I don't know, it feels like it should, like, I guess I won't see the warning on my channel because I don't have ads scheduled. I just have the ones that I put on. But I wonder if they're going to do like a different color for the warning before it happens and then for when the ads are actually streaming. That would be helpful instead of just having the same purple for both and it wasn't as clear. If they did like, I don't know, a yellow or something for ads upcoming and then did green for when the ads are actually rolling, that would be good. I think. I don't know. I'll see because Lib streams later today, so I'll mod there for a bit. If you guys don't follow Lib, you should because I love Lib. And technically I'm part of Lib's marriage now. I've finally weaseled my way in. Adam is also Lib's husband, so if you like Adam, then you should like Lib too. That's just how it works, right? What is there? Okay, just a piece of paper. It's fine. Let's see. I need to shade the gumballs here. I also need to do the wood pattern on the popsicle stick. And then deepen up the shadow on the flesh tone a little bit, I think. And then I think she's done. And then we have a lot of work to do over here. These are more complicated ice creams than what we were working on last time. But let me start by deepening up the skin tone a little. Because I think that blue probably calmed down enough. And I can do this without an issue. Man, I've been wanting to play Sticky Business, which is ridiculous. Because, like, I talked about how I kind of felt burnt out with Stardew because I was feeling burnt out in my life a little bit, because it very much feels the same way as my big to-do list. So I have a bunch of little to-dos to check off the big to-do, and I felt like Stardew kind of ended up being that same way, where there's a lot of little half steps you need to take to finish the big tasks that the game sets you. And it felt like I was just a hamster on a wheel, both in my main life and then once I started playing a game in theory to relax. But Sticky Business is basically what I've been doing during my day job the whole time. And yet I want to play Sticky Business. I don't know, the Sticky Business software works a lot nicer than the software I'm using. I don't know why they decided to make my personal life a living hell when they made the software, but they sure did. There is? See, you're so on top of things, Stars. What's the new one? They knew. They were like, we need to trick Katie into doing this. That's actually where one of the ideas for the special stickers that I mentioned earlier are going to, like, the idea came from a little bit. I do actually have a sticker that I made based off of a design that I made in Sticky Business. Where's my loud envelope? Here it is. Camp life. That sounds fun. I was a summer camp girly. Sorry, that's the loudest envelope ever, and I keep using it, even though I really shouldn't. But I made this sticker based off of a design that I made in Sticky Business. His name is Rattholomew. You know, I didn't join Art Fight this year because I was like, I don't really have any OCs. But I guess Rattholomew is technically an OC because I made a little background story for him. Same with Bimothy. Maybe I do have OCs and I just haven't really fleshed them out. Maybe I'll do Art Fight next year. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this is Rattholomew. You can purchase him for $5 in my shop and help him along his little adventure. He's a brand new adventurer. This is his first time setting out into the world. And he's not going to let the rain stop him. So, yeah. I don't know. He's just a little cutie. I like him. He's not super popular, though. Which is fine. He doesn't need to be popular because I love him. That's just kind of how it works, though, where you think that something's going to be a good seller and then it isn't. Such is the way. Yeah, I really like Rattholomew. I will show you guys Bimothy since I just mentioned him. But he's from, I guess both of these are from Stream Inc. last year. Those are those. This is that. I really need to be better about my organization. It will be easier when I have actual file folders and not just an accordion folder. Where are you, Bim? This is Bimothy. Here he is. This is Bimothy. His given name is Timothy, but he doesn't like the sound that T makes, so he asks for a softer sound. So he goes by Bim or Bimothy. And his mom lets him wear whatever he wants to the laundromat as long as he promises to behave. And so he decided to wear a dinosaur onesie and fairy wings. And mismatched socks. Because they're washing his favorite blankie today, which is that right there. That's his banky. So I guess technically I do kind of have OCs. I just don't flesh them out super bad. I'm considering making him a limited edition sticker. Just because I think he's cute. And he's a good reminder to do your laundry. Did anybody leave their laundry in the machine? You should go change it to the dryer. Just throwing that out there. But yeah. So I do have a couple OCs, I guess. Just nothing like super fleshed out. I guess I have the stuff in my story too, but that again is not super fleshed out. Oh, this is the piece that I sold. I mentioned that I'm waiting for mailers to come in because I didn't have any for some of my bigger pieces, and this is one of them. I posted this one on socials and somebody just like absolutely freaking loved it. And I was like, do you want it? I'll just give it to you because the top is damaged, and they decided to pay me for it anyway. See, I love folding laundry. It's like one of my favorite things. Which is another thing that I will bring to the Lib household. I will fold all your laundry and put it away. It's legitimately one of my favorite household tasks. That and washing windows are both things that I really enjoy doing. I will also do dishes, but only if I'm left in the kitchen by myself. I don't want to do dishes while anybody's witnessing me. Okay. We were shading the gumballs. That's what I was doing. I got a little distracted. Don't worry about it. Yeah, agreed, Shawnee. I gotta put my tunes on. And I gotta have nobody looking at me. I'm kind of the same with cooking, too. I don't like cooking when there are other people in the kitchen. Yeah, agreed, Shani. I put on like Kitchen Nightmares or Hell's Kitchen a lot when I'm cooking. Because, like, even if I mess it up, at least I didn't serve Gordon Ramsay frozen seafood, you know? Yeah, I love Kitchen Nightmares. Also, the original F Word is really good. Gordon Ramsay had like a talk show kind of thing for a while, but the British one is good and the US one sucks. Yeah, exactly, Adam, exactly. Like, I may use Chef Microwave, but I only use him for myself and not for a 5-star Michelin chef, you know? Okay, I do need to let that dry and then deepen up around the edges a little bit. I also should do a little bit of that. There. But also, I think Kitchen Nightmares is very therapeutic for me in a weird way because, like, almost every episode is like you have a conflict, you have like everybody talk it out, and then you have a resolution. And I find that very therapeutic because, like, I come from a family where you, like, don't talk about things that you're upset about until it explodes, and then you shout at each other and then you pretend like nothing happened, which is not a healthy way to live your life, just for the record. So, like, having the discussion and then resolution and seeing that happen in, like, a 45-minute period is really nice for me. I like that. And that is also why I always skip Amy's Baking Company when I rewatch. Yeah, for real, Shawnee. For real. Yeah. If you also went through this, I see you. We're in this together. I am fighting tooth and nail to not be like that. I can't with that one. Like, it stresses me out so much. Okay, let's do chocolate now. Yeah, like, there are some people where you're like, okay, I can understand where you're coming from. Like, I can understand why you would have thought this or why you would act this way given the context. But that one, nope. Like, I cannot even comprehend. Yeah, for real. Like, I'm messed up, but I'm not that kind of messed up, you know? And I will say that, like, everybody's reaction to that episode probably did not help the situation when it came out, but still, like, they really reacted very poorly. There's a hair on my painting. Go away. Go away. This is the problem with paintbrushes, is that they have hairs and then they get in your paint. Stop it. Get out of there. You don't belong there. Oh, yeah. For sure, Shawnee. I should really get therapy. I have not, but I should. I have a lot of problems. And for the most part, I've been working on myself and doing a lot of work, which is, like, big, but there's only so far you can carry yourself, you know? There's some things that you can't do by yourself, and I need to, like, take the next step for that. I also think that I should probably get diagnosed with ADHD. I think that would help my life a lot. I do have some lines on places that actually take the insurance that I have now, which I didn't before, so that is a step forward. But I need to actually do the calling and stuff. There's something else I want to deal with medically before I get that. Yeah, for sure, Shawnee. I'm not sure exactly what my insurance would cover, but I need to call to figure that out. But the last time I called, like, the actual health office, they straight up lied to me about what my insurance covered, and one of my friends who has the same insurance had to tell me that actually no, they had lied to me about what I was covered for. So that was fun. Yeah, see that little bit of orange just makes the chocolate look so much richer. I think I'll do one more wash with a little bit of blue mixed in with the burnt umber, and then that'll really take that color to where I want it to be. Man, fun fact, did you know that working at Artmore makes you better at art? Wild concept. Yeah, I don't think I'd do well with group therapy. I think I'd end up masking too much for it to be useful. Honestly. Because I am aware of some of my my avoidance tendencies, especially in groups of people. And I tend to perform too much. Oh, I still need to do those chocolate chips too. We'll do that after we darken this guy up. I don't know. I could use an outside perspective sometimes and perhaps a little bit of direction. I will say that I have a lot of great people in my life who will help me talk things out a lot and give me a reality check if I need it, which is very helpful because I haven't always had that, but sometimes you still need somebody who is like completely outside of the situation to go like, hey girl, that's not normal, get it together. I do have 2 more self-help books actually that I have on my docket to read, which maybe I'll start one of those because I've been thinking about it a lot. But I have one about shame and one about making secure relationships, both of which I think will be useful to me. The one about shame is by Dr. Devin Price, who also wrote that Unmasking Autism book that I recommend a lot. And also Laziness Does Not Exist, or Doesn't Exist. I always get the title wrong. I never remember which it is. But good author who I have found very useful in my personal journey. Yeah, I think that needs to be a little bit darker, but I think one more layer of that, once this layer dries, will be good. And then I was going to do the chocolate chips, the ice cream cone, and the watermelon can wait a little bit. They're less done, so they can wait. Or I could, actually maybe I want to do a base layer on the ice cream cone and then work on the chocolate chips and let it dry. That would probably be smart. But I don't know. I know that I've been working on myself a lot, and like that's something definitely to be proud of because one, I've recognized that there are things that I need to do for myself to be who I want to be. And also like doing any work on yourself is kind of a mess. But I also still feel like a deeply broken person, and I kind of think that I need somebody who's actually trained in dealing with that to help me reset my brain a little bit. I also have like some really bad trauma that probably I should get acknowledged in a professional context. Because, I don't know, doing that on your own is kind of exhausting. Hey Bewitch, good to see you. But also that involves being vulnerable, which is another issue entirely. Scary. It's scary. I don't know. I've gotten better at it, but it's still work. Yeah, I'm sure, Shani. I've been doing a lot of work like myself recognizing why I have such an intense mask and recognizing where that's manifested, even in ways that I hadn't realized. But unmasking in front of like relative strangers is more difficult for me, especially if they can see my face. I don't know what it is about seeing my face in specific, but it's very different for me. Yeah, for sure, Shani, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, like damn bitch, you live like this? It's very much the catalyst for a lot of this stuff. But I've gotten to the point where I have people that I trust enough to be completely unmasked around, which is like a huge thing, and that is a long time in the working. But I don't remember where I was going with that. My brain is full of worms, I guess. I don't know, translating that to the bigger world is different, I guess. It's a level of trust thing, definitely. I do think I want to add a little bit of texture to the ice cream in the drumstick. Just because it's looking too flat. I think I need to shade it a little bit. Thank you, Shani. I hope the same for you too. For sure. And anybody listening, honestly. We all deserve a place. And I don't know. We all deserve a world where we feel safe to be ourselves, even when it's scary. Mm-hmm. I need to let those dry a little bit and then I can shade them. You're dry because I haven't touched you in a while. Oh, I almost just made a wildly inappropriate joke there. It's fine though. Don't worry about it. I'm sure some of you can fill in the dots yourself. I think just like that is kind of what I want. I did make her even drippier, honestly, than any of the other ones, just because I thought it was funny. Okay, I did want to shade. Can I grab the right brush? No, I can't. I need to go through every single brush over there before I find the right one. I did want to shade our gumdrops here a little bit more. I'll probably do one more pass at those before I call it done. I still need to do the wood texture on the popsicle too. So let's do that before I forget. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that you're gonna love the next one. That was the one I always got too. And I have Sonic on the previous page. That's what we did last time. I might also do a SpongeBob. We'll see. We'll see. But the real question is, what is everybody's favorite Ninja Turtle? That's the real question. I'm a Donatello girl, which is what we're going to make the ice cream there. This is what I'm doing.
Why can't we rearrange the tectonic plates? There's another painted woman at the foot of the stage.
Yeah.
You don't give a damn. Is every cheek in this room prepares to give you a hand? Cheap beer and moonlight were never enough. Every time I cried wolf, you'd call my bluff.
That's totally fair, Shawnee.
To call me more fashionable names. I trim my teeth on our wedding day. Bang, bang, bang goes the front door. Bang, bang, bang goes my
Hey, Al.
You
Good morning.
if you settle for more. These are the plights of the ever unsure.
That's great. I won't judge. I think we should all do what we want as long as we aren't hurting people, so.
Bloodlust is the ticket and contrition is fraud. You'll have a hell of a time crawling back to the start. Build me a cradle
Okay, I think
deep and you can tell all the neighbors
that wood grain is a little bit too dark.
be a liar if you settle for less. Oh, you'd be a liar if
Here.
you settle for less.
Let's just bap that a little bit with some water and have it chill a bit.
So just cut off my hands and watch me try to
Yeah, I like that better. All right. All right, who gave Al a gavel? We're all gonna have to deal with it now. Okay, I still need to color in the chopped nuts up there. And I think this one is pretty much done. Have you dried? You have. Let's... I say as I continue to mess with it. Yeah, I think that's good enough to be getting on with. I do need to color in the ice cream colors for that one. I don't remember which order it should go in. So let me look it up. Because I'm pretty sure I remember, but gotta make sure. Yeah, okay. I would have been right, but it would have been embarrassing if I got it wrong. Ooh, I will do some hand and wrist stretches. Just a second. And I will do a sippy. And a stretchy. You got it.
This is a self-care checkpoint. Do you need to take meds? Get some water, some food? Take a break or a stretch? Please do so now. Thank you.
I just want everybody to know that the voice that I'm using for that is making fun of the two-factor authentication that I have to do for the university. Whenever I sign in to fill in my timesheet. Okay, I've done hand and wrist stretchies. I've done a proper stretchy. I'm taking a sippy. And it took everything in me when I was doing that to not add the goodbye that the check-in thing does. Because, like, you just need to answer the phone and push a certain button when it calls you. Which is just annoying. It's annoying. But at the end, thank you. Goodbye. It's like, shut up. It's annoying. But I have to do it to get paid. And so we continue despite the trials. I just thought of something really stupid. Oy. Am I frozen? I was really quiet for a second and working on a very small area of the canvas. Can you hear me? Are we good? Oh. Crud. All right. I can still see everything. Did Twitch break? It has decided that I'm offline. That's great. I love that for me. I'm just going to keep talking. Maybe it's back? Twitch decided to disconnect me, apparently. Question mark? We'll see. I would love it if we would stop having problems. That would be nice. Okay, you can see me. Good, good. It still says that we are unstable, which is not great. For some reason, my bitrate has dropped down way low. We went from 2,000 and change to 600 and change. That's great. It might be that we need to reset our router here at some point, because I've been having issues with that in other places too, I think. That would explain something that happened the other night too. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not stable. Let's be real. We knew that already, though. We discussed that already this stream, even. My bitrate is still like way down there, which is not great. I'm just gonna keep working on this and see if it will level out a little bit. Because I'm guessing I'm a little bit of a slideshow at the moment. Or I'm really pixelated. That would be my guess based on the numbers that I'm seeing. Bitrate is really just how many times I want to violently bite Twitch per minute. And right now it's a lot, no matter what my bitrate is saying. Okay. Maybe it leveled out and it just hasn't on my chart yet, but it's still telling me I'm unstable. So love that for me. Because we were breaking up last time too, which is concerning, but it full on ended stream and reconnected, so eesh. Eesh. I do kind of want to shade the bottom of that ice cream a little darker, I think. Right here. I was quiet for a minute in there, so I was hoping that was why, but apparently not. That may be more evidence that my laptop is about to die on its ass, which concerns me a little bit. So maybe I need to work on getting all that money figured out for setting up the downstairs so that I can actually get a desktop sooner rather than later. that's good. I think that's fine. Do I want to do more work on the gumballs, or do I think they're okay? I think they're okay. I'm pleased with how that came out, though. That turned out good. Okay, I want to darken up these two suckers a little bit more. Then we can add some skin on the chopped nuts a little bit. Then we need to do our ice cream fellow up here and the popsicle sticks. And then I think we're done with this page, and then we'll end stream. And we can work on the next page next time so that I don't need to think about it too hard over the weekend. That would be nice. Although my weekends are never really like weekends, you know. I like how I said I was going to do this in a completely different order, and then I immediately was like, popsicle stick, because that was the last thing I said. We're doing the popsicle sticks now, don't worry about it. Yep, deal with it. I do need to figure out who I might like to raid at the end of stream, because the person I would usually raid is out of town. Now I do probably also want to shade the ice cream there. I'm gonna need to wait to let that dry before I can do the darker layer on that, so let's just do that now. Need some like shading like right in here. Like right to here. Like that. Okay. I can darken this up, and then I guess I also should shade that ice cream at some point. Good one, Shani. Because
oh my God, why can't
usually
you just take the freaking compliment?
I would go bother Rainbow, but Rainbow isn't live today. They're gone. Something nice about myself. I said a lot of nice stuff about myself near the start of stream. What else can I say nice about myself? I will say that even though there were stream issues, I didn't have a meltdown about it, and I'm fine. That's something that's progress. For surezies. What else? Because I feel like that's cheating to say that. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you. I will also say that I've been doing like really good at realizing when I'm frustrated and why I'm frustrated, and actually giving myself the space to calm down before I keep beating my head on a brick wall about something. Which does mean that I haven't been getting as much stuff done as I would like, but does mean that I'm not turning into a white hot ball of rage that takes it out on the people that I care about. That's also a good thing. Yeah, this paper, not great. I don't think I will buy this kind of sketchbook again. Because it really likes to let me lift the pigment back up, which can be good if that's what you work with, but like you can see in the camera how streaky this is. That's because it's lifting up the bottom layers even though they're dry, which not great. Not great. Okay. Adding some texture to the chopped nuts. That's our next task here. I probably want to use buff titanium actually as well. I don't know. There's something about technology not working the way it's supposed to that drives me absolutely batshit insane. Which is great because, like, we have to use technology all the time. And technology doesn't always like to work. I'm gonna need to put more buff titanium on this palette at some point. I do think it would have been funny if my patrons had voted for buff titanium as the color of the month, because I abbreviate things in my notebook when I'm like writing what my tasks are, you know? And I will give you all a moment to guess what I abbreviate buff titanium as. If you guessed buff tit, you are correct. Because I think it's funny. Yellow ochre, I mostly just write down as ochre because I know what it'll mean, but... I did actually, maybe I should bring that up on stream. I did think about something that would be fun to do for the color of the month, but I would need other people to contribute to it. Because I was thinking, so yellow ochre in general, is one of the oldest known pigments that humans have used for art. And I think that's really cool. And so I was thinking if people would be willing to send me like a flat image of their hand, I could do a little piece where I trace everybody's hands and do the like trace like they do on the old Paleolithic walls of people's hands, and I could do all of our hands together. I thought that would be cute, but it does require people to trust me and send me images of their hands. But if people are interested in doing that, we can do that this month at some point. And then you could be part of the art. Because I think it would be just, I don't know, a nice little statement on humanity and community. Yeah, but it's gotta be like flat this time, you know? Because if it's at an angle, it's not going, I'm not going to be able to trace it correctly. Like this. So I would want a photo of the back of your hand. So you're imagining you're putting your hand on the wall, right? And then we trace over, or there's also a way to do it where you use like a straw or something to spray pigment around your hand. So you're putting your hand on the cave wall, and then we're doing stuff around it. So from the back of the hand. Yeah, that's my thinking. And I think I'll probably make a post for my patrons probably about that, and maybe I'll make one on Tumblr, but I'll probably not post it on other social medias just because I kind of want to keep it relatively small. Yeah, but I thought that would be a cute idea. Just a nice little nod to the history of poker. I think that might be the motorcycle coming. Nope, nope, never mind. Some other truck. So I do have a couple other ideas. I mentioned the redesigning that one sticker design that I did at the beginning, which also is kind of playing into prehistory a little bit because it's a Australopithecine. But I think we're also going to paint some pancakes this month because I did a little saying in one of my journal layouts that somebody really liked and said they would like a sticker of, and I think it would be a cute sticker that would go well with the vibes. So I will probably do that. I meant to bring my journal out here so I could show you, and then I promptly did not do that. But it was just a stack of pancakes that said, you'll never stack up to somebody who wanted French toast instead of pancakes. Basically. I think I said it a little bit more eloquently than that, but that's the idea. Okay, those look like chopped nuts. We did it. Look at us go. Can do wood grain on those now. Okay, bitrate has stabilized. That's nice. I'm a little worried that it keeps doing that, honestly. But I am a professional worrier, so not much to be done about it at the moment. Okay, let's work on the watermelon a little bit. Where's that other green? I set it over here so that I would find it again. I'm so silly. think that's about right. And then once that dries, I'll probably add a couple stripes on it just for kicks and giggles in a darker green. Let's add some red to our watermelon. Okay, and then going over the seeds in a darker color after that dries is the next step for that one. I think I'm gonna leave these ones without like the 3D effect like we did on this little lassie over here. I need to deepen up that brown a little bit. To get it to the kind of chocolate tone that I'm looking for. If it will let me. But again, this paper really likes to let me lift stuff up, which could be good if that's what you were going for, but it is not what I am going for.
We'll drag you out into the light, quiet like the vines. What are you afraid of? If you really have nothing to hide, better beasts with bigger bones, birds that never fly, can't our children?
Okay, that's more the color that I want, even if it's not as even as I would like because this paper is kind of a pain in the butt. Shading this ice cream is next. Let's use a smaller brush for that.
A diamond blade to stretch your eyes. Much madness is divinest descent. Much says the guest madness. Hungry hawks spare the dogs, dreaming lidlessly. Heaven hears a venom kiss to keep them sick. Money, honey, thicken my deep, humming on my tongue, lolly sweat. What grows too large must devour itself. Blood and stone, skin like mine.
Okay, that's a subtle change, but I think it's good.
Diamond blade to stretch your eyes.
We are rapidly nearing completed with this page. I don't know that there's anything I really need to do, other than the stuff on the watermelon, and I need to let that dry first, so I'm gonna start looking and see who else is live. Because I can.
Oily machines like swarms of bees, buzzing. The lion's now outside the screens.
Oh, Blanc is live. We can go raid Blanc. Blanc has a very nice voice and is just a very nice person. So Blanc is a good choice. We can go raid Blanc after I finish this. Or this is going to take a little bit to dry. So maybe I just want to end now instead of sitting here and waiting for that to dry, and we can finish that detail next time. Because I would also kind of like to eat lunch, which is probably a good idea for me to do. Let's see. What else do I need to say to you guys? Send me photos of your hands if you want to, and I will include you in that piece of art. I can also just do a bunch of my own hand, I suppose, but it wouldn't be as cool that way. Thanks for hanging out with me for Hot Girl Summer. I think this is all of our moods today. I will remind you that the Patreon, there it is. Sticker Club tier is open now, so you can join up to get these 2 stickers shipped to your home at the end of August. Usually there would only be 1 sticker, but I decided to do 2 because I couldn't decide which of these designs I liked best, and I still can't decide, honestly. And I'm not sure if I'm going to list these ones or not. I'll see what the reception is like before I decide. But you get this sticker exclusive to Patreon for at least a month before I list them in my shop. And sometimes you get them exclusive forever if I decide to not list them in my shop. So the only guaranteed way to get these is to sign up for the Patreon Sticker Club tier, which is $5 a month. It's not that expensive. And yeah. So that's for this month. The Brain Work Ahead sticker that I've shown you multiple times, and I can show you again because I have that power, will be the one for September. And you're perfectly welcome to sign up for 1 month and then dip if you just really want one of the stickers. That's totally fine. I think that we should all share stickers together, don't you? Don't you? Hi, lesbian! I'm just ending. I'm sorry. You also, if you make order in my shop during August, you get a free little Sleepy Cow sticker. There's 2 different kinds of hollow. There's like a shatter effect, and then there's just like a plain hollow. So you can also get one of those fancy specials if you order from my shop this month. We'll be back on Tuesday when I will finish up that watermelon ice cream. And we will finish up the next page, which includes Teenage Mutant Ninja Toto. So this will be our Tuesday. Also Choco Taco, and those little wooden spoons that you can still taste. You know, just some good childhood right there. So we'll do that. We'll do that next time, and maybe there will be other things because might have time to prep some other stuff in between then and now. Yeah, but let me actually pull up the stream that I'm gonna raid before I do that. That would be a smart thing to do. I should also switch over to the ending screen because I'm ending. And I hope you had fun, lesbian. That's the more important part. Yeah, and that the dice were niceys to you. Let me click the right screen. That would be helpful. Thank you, Stars. There are going to be 2 raid commands in chat. The first one is emotes that you can use anywhere on Twitch, no matter your subscription status. The second one has an emote you can use anywhere on Twitch if you are subscribed to the channel. So go ahead and copy and paste the one that is relevant to you. And let's go raid Blanc. Blanc is a very nice person who does a lot of Pokemon challenge runs and stuff like that. And he's just a sweetheart. And I also think that his voice is really nice and calming. So even if you're just going to lurk, he's a nice person to have on in the background. And I often just have him lurking in the background when I just need some noise. And yes, thank you again, Aiden, for the gift subs. Aiden is just kind of like that and likes to throw money at me regularly. Let me actually start the raid. That's a smart thing to do. Cool. So yeah, what else do I need to say? I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we have a pickle emote. I added that in so that we can make hee hee ha ha's with a pickle all across Twitch. Ooh, that sounds fun, lesbian. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being nice to me. You guys are always so nice to me. And I'm nice right back at you, so maybe that's why. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Remember that you're loved because I love you. If you can't take care of and be kind to yourself for yourself, please do it for me because I think that you're awesome and deserve nice things. And that includes from yourself, even on the days when it's hard. So if you can't do it for yourself, let me be your little cheerleader. I will be a little cheerleader inside of your head, hoping and praying that you have a good day and are nice to yourself, okay? And I will be back here on Tuesday and other places on the internet. I might see you in between now and then. And if not, then have fun and be good to yourselves, okay? Bye.